auditor. Hey, where you from, auditor? Are you from LA, Kill City, Point Doom? Oh, do you ask the questions, really? Be asking which cop, which numbers. Do you want me to hand some numbers over for you? First Amendment auditor. Do you have your permit? Do you know that in Santa Barbara you're supposed to have a permit? See what kind of stuff you got. Whoa, better not touch this person, right, coppers? What's gonna happen if you guys get too close? What are you gonna say to him? That's right, you're not gonna say anything. But what if it was me? Misha Bodnar, M-I-S-H-A-B-O-D-N-A-R. The Lord Crichton's channel. Catching a predator in front of a church on a Sunday. Dudes, do you know Furry Potato Live? Do you know what happened to that trans First Amendment auditor who came in with some others like you going, do you know what happened? Do you remember what? Hey, I'm making you viral, dude. Where are you from? Yeah. You're gonna find out when you go to jail. Do you know you're in Santa Barbara and that you got no recourse right now? So you're gonna be spending time with Johnny Five-O. Do you know who Johnny Five-O is? It's a First Amendment auditor. He's got maybe the same equipment as you, but he knows all the cops. Where are you going, dude? Now, where are you going? Now you're in Santa Barbara private. Oh, you do know the story. That's right, move along. First Amendment auditors of anywhere, not go. Any church in Santa Barbara. He's going over to the other side. All right. I was on this side too. They told me to leave. You want to know why? You didn't do your homework, dude. You're standing right now on Santa Barbara private. Do you know who the district attorney Dudley is? Go talk to Johnny Five-O. Let's find out where your car is, dude. You worried I'm gonna take it? That road, Mike, sucks. You know that. They really suck. Go back to LA, Kill City. Talk to your First Amendment auditors, all of them. Hey, you guys. Worldwide? No. America, man. This is America. The Chinese evangelical church. The free one. This one? Dude. Yeah, keep talking to your camera. I got it.
Let's go.
What's he got? What's he gonna talk to you? You guys gonna save him? Call him. I gave him the number a little while ago. Dude, you don't watch my channel, but I'm watching yours? Hey, dude, want me to touch you? Where's your 360? I got one. The cops do too. They're gonna follow you here. Do you know they watch me? First Amendment auditor, the first and only in Santa Barbara, California, home of the newlyweds. And here we go. This is what we're gonna do to you. First Amendment auditors, like the sheriff, you're not going to do our job. That's not me. Not me. I've been here since.
Let's take this little walk. Come on.
I wonder how long he was walking. Here. Does he know that across the street is Peterson Circle? Hey, where were you in 1969? Hey, do you know I got swatted 5 times?
Where?
Homeland Security. Where's Homeland Security? The cop didn't know yesterday, the sheriff.
You talked to him?
Yeah, he's on my channel. You don't look at my videos?
I don't even know who you are.
I know. That's because I kept telling my name in my videos, and you didn't look at it. I know all your equipment. I know you got a road. You got one pointed towards yourself. You're not supposed to be talking, dude. Tell them.
Why?
Who are you? Because you're a First Amendment auditor?
No, but why am I not supposed to be talking?
Why shouldn't you be in front of a church on a Sunday, not talking or talking?
I don't get it. Why shouldn't I be?
Oh man, we're talking to a cop now. You don't understand. You don't get it.
What?
I'm auditing you.
Oh.
And you're talking. And you ask me why am I not supposed to be talking? Oh.
No, I didn't say that.
Are you a cop?
Who said I wasn't supposed to be talking?
Because you're a First Amendment auditor.
So that means I can't talk?
Go ahead and talk.
I've been talking.
Okay, really? Wow. Look at this back. You won't. You're going to hear yourself talking. What did you say?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? What do you mean? What are you doing? Why are you in front of the church filming? Hi. I'm on his channel.
Yeah.
He's the best First Amendment auditor of LA.
Who said that?
I just did.
No, man, stop
I did
it.
what? I didn't just say that?
No, but why would you say something like that?
Why are you talking like a cop? Who
What?
do you film? Why did you film the church?
Because I'm exercising my right. What do you mean?
But then that's a First Amendment auditor. Your right to bust people's chops?
What?
What, are you at the La Poubelle? Do you work for Scientology?
Who's La Poubelle?
Whoa! That's the biggest. Where are you from? Where are you from?
What's La Poubelle?
Where's Homeland Security in Santa Barbara?
I don't know.
Well, look at my swatting. What's my channel?
I don't know. You haven't told me.
I did too. I said it back there. You just don't remember.
Oh, I didn't hear
like
it.
Like a cop. I know. Neither do the cops.
Could you say it again?
What are you doing in the church? Of course I can say it again. I can say it many times. What are you doing in front of that church? What's your point?
I just told you.
That's not exercising. What right?
What is it then?
What? I know my job. I told you. I'm one of you.
So then what am I doing there?
I don't know. You tell me.
I just told you I'm exercising my right.
What? Your right to do what?
To film in public, man.
So why are you busting their chops? Go to Homeland Security and get me. Do you know where there's
Where's
sticker?
Homeland Security?
You tell me.
Well, no, I mean, you're saying go there. Well, I need to know where to go.
It's down at the harbor.
Well,
Where is Homeland Security? I was there on my channel. Why are you in front of a church? Why are you busting the Chinese church? What do you got against Chinese people?
What are you talking about?
You're gonna look at this and watch yourself, this whole thing, and say you don't know what I'm talking about? Get on the Lord Crichton YouTube channel, LORG.
What is it?
Just say, Lord, oh my God, what kind of exercising? You're right. Just look back on your thing there. I already told it to you.
So it's Lord?
LORG.
LORD. Just that's it?
If you...
All capital, underscore, nothing?
Dude, have you ever heard of a decoy?
Yes, I have.
Then please don't dox me because I'll put you in jail if you ask me that last name.
What? I didn't ask you your last name. I just asked you what your channel was.
My channel.
So I can see what you're talking about because I didn't know you got swatted. You're saying you got swatted.
I know you should have known that back then and you wouldn't have been in front of that church. Because, dude, they don't allow us to film without a permit. It doesn't matter you're right, you're fucking right. It's Santa Barbara, fucking California. Learn it. Don't come to our churches, dude. Don't come to our churches. All of you. He's doing a really good job. Why were you in front of that church?
Why not?
From the First Amendment auditing community. There's a sign
going for a female walk.
in the Magnolia Shopping Center.
There's a what?
Oh my God. Listen, it's gonna be on your recording. Why are you recording if you're not gonna play it back?
Well, because I want to make sure I get all the
cam
information.
Get the body cam footage. What are you doing in front of a church?
I told you, dude.
What are you doing here?
Exercising my right.
Why are you speaking?
Why? I can't speak?
Why are you in front of a church?
I can't speak?
Why are you in front of a church?
Oh, man, stop.
Speak.
I told you why.
Speak. You said you were photographed.
Yeah.
Make up your mind. Speak. Why are you in front of a church? Why on a Sunday?
Why not?
In front of a church?
Because that's when they have service. I don't know.
Wow.
Am I?
It's really nice. I live up the street. Then come visit me.
Thank you.
Dude, you're welcome. They're coming. Tell me, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're exercising your right to walk around?
Yeah.
Goodbye, dude. You're a loser.
This is funny, dude. We're taking this for a Mino walk. Look at him. Who is this guy, dude? He said he's an auditor from over here and he's been at Homeland Security and a bunch of other stuff, dude. Who is this guy? I don't know. Well, he ruined that one. Says I'm in trouble. You can't be filming out here in Santa Barbara. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. What a funny dude. for people. Oh yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna salute him, see if he salutes me back since he's got the jacket. No? I guess not. Salute me back. Thought I was gonna have to spray that dude. I was like, let's take this for a walk. I guess he got tired. He stayed back there. He even sat down. Poor guy. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Nothing to this one, just this weirdo. Go back and see who he is. So this Pedro Libre Audit's gonna go ahead and end this one. Till the next one, I'm out. Echate! Found this fool and his live stream.
In times of emergency. If you look at it, it says what?
Found you, fool.
iPhone 8, it says what?
He's going back to his car. He's gonna get a little surprise.
And then what? He came for me. Aw, I'm touched. That is kind of funny. I might just leave him. Yeah, I might just leave him. Thank you, dude, for not putting the sticker up. All right, dude. You know what? I got it. That was fair play. Dude, thank you for doing that. All right. That was the auditor auditing the auditor. Dude, it's a Sunday. You were just messing with me. Wow. Oh,
Got your ass.
All right. I must.
Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today we are at the Sing Sing Correctional Facility here in Ossining, New York. We are here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas to promote transparency and accountability within our government and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. All right, so we are next to Sing Sing Correctional Facility over here. There is a public park, as you can see. There aren't any restricted area signs to be seen or fence keeping anyone from accessing this area. It's publicly accessible. Let's take a look around. So that person asked if he can help us. We don't need any help. We have a correctional officer here. Hi. Hi, who are you? No, I figured that you were an officer by your shirt, but you're a correctional officer. What's your name?
Why?
Because you just pulled up in front of me and started talking to me.
This is state property. You're not supposed to be on it.
This is state property?
Yes, it is. You don't see all these state vehicles?
Yeah, I see all the state vehicles,
Okay.
including yours. What does state property have to do with anything?
That means that you cannot be on state property taking pictures unless you get permission from our superintendent first.
I need permission to take pictures on state property?
I can give you the number to the jail and you can call.
No, I don't need to call anyone. This might be state property, but state property that's open to the public. I didn't hop a fence to get here. There aren't any restricted area signs anywhere around here.
Okay, well, do you want me to call hospital?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you with the train passing.
Would you like me to call hospital? Because you're basically trespassing. We can't charge you with trespassing.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes.
I'm telling you, you can't.
Okay, well,
I know New York state law. This
Okay,
is not,
that's good.
this is publicly accessible area.
Yes,
There aren't
it is, but
restricted
that
area
doesn't
signs.
mean that the public comes. You're the only public person that's here right now. That doesn't work here.
Well, that's
That's
because
why
I'm
I
the only
say
one that
because-
chose to be here today. But this is open to the public. There's no fence, there's no signs, there's no
There's
nothing.
fences all around. Just because it's not closed doesn't mean you can just walk in. If a door's
Sure.
open to a house, would you just walk in it?
Well, no.
Because that would be considered trespassing.
Well, no, yeah, because
Okay.
I don't own the property to that
Right,
house.
okay.
I
You
own
don't
this
own
property.
this either.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No,
This
you
is
don't.
this is
It's the state of
taxpayer.
New York.
Right, and who funds the state of New York, ma'am?
Department of Correction.
Who funds the state of New York, ma'am?
People.
Right,
Okay.
there you go.
But you still can't be.
I don't fund private
respectful.
property. I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
You're saying that this is state property and somehow I don't have a right to be here, but I think you're wrong. and
Okay, so
I never got your name.
You can think that I'm wrong, and you can take it up with the superintendent. Her
I don't
name
need
is
to
Cop.
speak to the superintendent.
Well,
What's the superintendent's name?
Cop.
Cop?
Yes, Kopp.
K-O-P-P?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't need to speak to the superintendent, though.
Oh,
I'm
you're
not
one
in
of
a restricted
those.
area.
You're one of those. Okay, I get it.
What's one of those? What does that
You're trying
mean?
to be difficult instead of just leaving the property. So
I'm-
I already explained very nicely
Right.
that you're not supposed to be, and you're still filming.
How would you feel if I said, oh, you're one of those? How would you feel?
If I was one of those, I wouldn't feel any sort of way.
So you're one of those.
Okay.
Okay. Again, you're not a law enforcement officer, correct?
Excuse me?
You're not a law enforcement officer?
What do you? Are you?
I'm asking a question. Are you a law
Yes,
enforcement
I am.
officer? No, you're not.
That's a silly question.
No, it's not. You're a correctional officer.
Okay,
You're
that's
not
the
a.
same thing. That has nothing to do with law.
It has no. No, it's very
Oh.
different. It's very different, ma'am.
Okay,
A law
but it has
enforcement
nothing to
officer
do with
and a
law.
correctional officer are very different things.
Okay. Are we going to do this back and forth?
I
just wanna
mean,
know.
You don't. I never got your name. What was your name again?
I didn't tell you my name
And why was that?
because you don't need to know it.
Aren't you a public
Because-
servant?
No, because remember, I'm not a law enforcement officer, right?
But you're a public servant.
Okay.
So as a member of the public, I'm just asking for your name. I don't think that's too much to ask.
I know. And it wasn't too much for me to ask you to stop filming on state grounds.
Well,
But
it
you're
is too
still
much.
doing it, right?
Well, it is a little bit too much to ask,
you're still
officer.
doing
It is a
Sir.
little bit too much to ask, officer, because
still
it
doing
would be a
it, sir.
violation of my constitutional rights.
Okay.
I have the right
Like I
to
said,
film
you're one of
on public
those. No,
places,
you
right?
did not.
I am one of. If you mean by one of those, I'm somebody who exercises peacefully their constitutional rights. Then yes, I would be one of those.
What brings you here today?
I just told you I'm exercising my constitutional rights peacefully, officer.
Oh, okay. So,
Right. I also have a statutory right to film officers in the course of their duty, which means I have a right to film you.
739 Walkhouse Lane. Did you call the watch? He doesn't want to leave.
Again, if I was in a
You can stay
restricted
here, don't worry
area,
about it.
okay,
Don't worry about
okay. I'm glad I got the officer's permission to stay
it. No,
here.
you did get my permission.
You just said that.
No, I said stay because
Okay.
you'll have a surprise in a minute. That's
I'll have
why I
a
said-
surprise. Okay. Is it a good surprise?
Copy that. Thank you.
Is it a good surprise or a bad surprise? There could be both. I only like good surprises. Bad surprises, I don't like them.
So
Bad surprises
you
lead to
have
me
nothing
suing
better
the
to
state
do
of New
than
York,
come to
beating the trial.
correctional facility.
Oh yeah, I love it, especially a historic, especially in a.
You have nothing
Oh.
better to do with your life.
Oh, no, this is my job. I'm sorry. You must have got lost in translation.
No, I didn't get lost in that because you didn't translate it.
Okay, so let me translate it for you. This is my job. This is my job. This is your job. This is my job. My job is to film government facilities, especially ones that are historic like this. And I just go, like I said, I don't go into restricted areas. I don't go into, I don't hop fences. I don't break the law. My record speaks for itself. Sometimes officers like yourself or law enforcement officers, they get a little confused on what's legal and what's not. So I have been arrested a couple times, but it all gets sorted out in court.
Okay.
It all gets sorted out in
But
court.
You got arrested and had to go to court.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is.
That's
for you. unfortunate.
unfortunate, right? Yeah, it's
So I
unfortunate
would
for our
say
country.
there's something that you're not quite doing right for you
No,
to get
ma'am.
arrested.
See, what happens is being arrested doesn't mean that you're guilty. You have the presumption of innocence. So me being arrested, you don't want to hear that, do you? So we have a couple more vehicles coming up right now.
Yes, sir.
So being arrested doesn't mean that you're guilty of anything, ma'am. Just so you know. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm from Long Island. Hey, how are you? Hey, sir, how are you?
Doing well, how are you?
I'm doing well. Do you mind if I get your name?
Sure, I'm Officer Uzensky.
Officer Yensi. My name is Sean.
All right, Sean.
And your name, sir?
Union Stewart Mikolojak.
Again, my name is Sean.
What's up, man? I'm Lamb.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, he does, I've seen this guy. He does a lot of videos on law enforcement and everything.
Yeah, no, I'm just taking some pictures of the vehicles here and I was just taking a picture of talking to this officers.
Pictures, you're taking video.
Well, pictures, video is kind of the same thing.
It's not.
It's just moving.
Pictures.
You ever heard of moving pictures?
Pictures.
No, and video
Is
is moving pictures. Yeah, it's a moving picture. So yeah, that's all I'm doing here. Again, I didn't hop any fence or anything. There was no restricted area signs anywhere that I saw that deemed this area as restricted in any way. So I don't know. She said this is state property, but I'm trying to understand what's the difference between state property and public property.
Two different things.
There's a sign right over there that identifies this as state property. There's a much larger sign that says exactly that.
Okay,
If you go over to the public access road, you will see that.
but what does that mean? State property? I don't understand. It doesn't say it's restricted state property. It just says that it's the Department
So
of
you
Correction.
did see that it said state property.
All right, and I
So
admitted
you
that
did
to you.
see that.
Right.
Okay, so your earlier statement, you didn't, isn't
No,
quite
no,
accurate.
no,
You
no.
said I didn't see anywhere where it says this is state
No,
property.
I said I don't understand what the significance of state
Okay,
property means.
Then I suggest you call Albany.
No, I don't need to, sir.
No, and they would give you a clarification. I bet that if you made a formal request, they would even send it to you in writing.
Right. I just don't need to, sir. I would do that.
No,
I don't
you
need
said
to.
you don't know.
No, I'm saying I
As
don't know
if
what
you
you're.
wanted to learn.
Sir, no. I would ask to de-escalate a little bit, but
No. I just want to
de-escalate.
make sure we're enunciating clearly.
Right.
You gave the impression you didn't know,
No.
and you wanted to know.
If you
so
un-
then you're not interested.
Sir, if you allow me to
So
speak.
you're not interested.
If you allow me to speak, I can explain
Okay.
to you. She said this was state property.
Are you interested in knowing
Okay,
where
sir.
you should be
Have a
and
nice
shouldn't
have,
be?
have a nice day, sir. Have a nice day. I'm not going to engage with you any longer. You just want to escalate the situation. That's it.
Don't
That's all you want to
escalate
do.
it at all.
Yes, you do.
You gave the
You're
impression you
escalating
didn't
that from
know.
you're escalating that by the use of your tone and the way you're
Do
getting
you
close
want
to
to
me.
know or not?
Please back away from me. Please back away from me.
Then please leave the area.
This is publicly accessible area, sir. There is
Huh?
nothing restricted about this area. I suggest that you study up on New York State law and understand that this is not.
So you did know all along
know all along what, sir? What are you trying to say?
that you came on this property purposefully.
Right. I mean, I didn't accidentally come on the property. If that's what you're.
No, you came on it purposely.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I did come on it purposely,
Okay.
sir, to take pictures of the public facility here. Yes. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish. State property, everybody that's open to the public,
Didn't say anything
everybody
about
can.
state property.
Okay.
You came on purposely.
Right, sir.
Okay.
That's usually what happens when you walk and you move forward and you get somewhere. Yes, it was
Okay.
purposely, sir. Right. I don't think that really means anything, but yeah, purposely I walked onto this property here, right, where there's no restricted area signs, where there's no signage that says I am not allowed to be here. Correct. Right. So let's engage in our right to film these officers in the course of their duty. That is our right, statutory and constitutional right. So as I was saying before, if you're arrested, that doesn't mean that you're guilty of a crime, ma'am. If anything, it being arrested so many times and it being thrown out in court, that's very telling on the people who are doing the arresting. It's not telling on me. You know. I'd be happy to speak to law enforcement if you guys like to call them. I'm assuming you guys are correctional officers. If you want to call the state police, I'd love to talk to them. Was this my surprise, ma'am? This was my surprise, wasn't it? You got 3 guys here to try and intimidate me. Not working out. Shouldn't you have like a name tag or something? Aren't you required to wear a name tag? With Superintendent Cop? Would she approve of your dress attire? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. But I think you need a name tag. I don't know. I'm not sure. So these are weapons training officers? Did they train you on your weapon, ma'am? So do you just drive around the facility? Is that what you do? Is that like your job detail? I'm just trying to kill some time while we're waiting for what happens next. Okay. I'm not gonna steal your vehicle, ma'am, I promise. Is this an abandoned building? Or is this building used for anything? I guess it's an abandoned building. Well, I think it's time to just walk away from these officers over here, correctional officers. Again, no one ever said this property was restricted in any way, because it's not. They just keep repeating the same thing over and over again, that it is state property. This is state property. Hey, hi, can I help you?
Yes, this is private property.
This is private property? Who owns it?
Sing Sing.
Sing Sing.
That's like all the bands in
Oh, Sing Sing owns this property?
it. Sing Sing has all the vehicles in it.
Right,
This
Sing
is not a public spot.
right, Sing Sing is
I know you visit. I know you're doing the thing for the public when you're on public property, but it's not public property, right?
so who owns it if it's private?
The state.
And who funds the state?
It's not public.
Who funds the state?
You do.
Okay,
But
we all do.
and you pay my job, right?
Right, so that would mean this property is funded by the public.
It's not public.
Well, it's not restricted either.
Wait, I'm gonna tell you this is what you're doing. The trespassing. Because this
No, I would have to have passed a fence or secure area, or there has to be a restricted area sign for me to be trespassing. There is not a fence, there's not a restricted area sign or anything like that, sir. Listen, my beef is not with you. I don't have any beef with anybody here. I'm just, again, I have no problem waiting for law enforcement. If they, want to explain to me that this is somehow private property, they can do that.
I see all these videos on TV. So, I'm gonna let you go.
Okay, no problem. Have a good day, sir. Take care. Stay safe. I consider this a success. We peacefully exercised it. We peacefully exercised our First Amendment right and our statutory rights here today. No one removed us from the property. They tried, but they couldn't, and they didn't. So, at the end of the day, it's a win for we the people and our constitutional rights. Remember, if you don't use your rights, you will lose them. You will lose them. It's very important. Very, very important to always use your rights, exercise your rights in a peaceful manner, always in a very assertive manner as well. You have to be confident on the laws, the statutes. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.